This is our PowerPoint for Sports Management 333 with group members Aaron Furman, Colin Nowak, Braxton Lee, and Miles Weissmann. We started off with the Florida Panthers of the NHL and have now relocated to Indianapolis and will be called the Indianapolis Mustangs. Little history on the Florida Panthers. They are located in Sunrise, Florida, with a population of 93,734. They were started by Wayne Huizenga in 1992, and he was awarded the NHL franchise, and he was also the part owner of the Miami Dolphins and at that time the Florida Marlins. The Florida Panthers' first NHL season was in 1993-1994, and during that season they shared an arena with the Miami Heat until they got their own stadium in Sunrise, Florida in 1998. Florida Panthers have only made the NHL playoffs 1 year since their start, in which they made it to the 1996 Stanley Cup playoffs, where they lost to the Colorado Avalanche. This was also the only year the franchise has ever won a playoff series since their beginning in 1993 and 1994.
All right, so a little background on Sunrise, Florida. Obviously, there's not very many people for there to be a major sports team. There's only 93,734 people. The median income is about 40,000, 50,000. And, it's kind of diverse with their ethnicity. 33% are African-American, 31% are white and Caucasian, and the rest being Hispanic and Latino. I think obviously with hockey not being a very popular sport in Florida, it's hard to get fans to come to a game, especially because when you look at the NHL, there's only a handful of Florida-born hockey players.
Our relocation, we're going to relocate to Indianapolis, Indiana. And the reason for this is mainly with the population. If you look, the population for Sunrise, Florida is 93,734. With most hockey arenas, they average probably right around 40,000 in attendance. And the population for Indianapolis, Indiana is 864,771. So it gives us more of a population to try to fill the arenas. Indianapolis is also the 15th most populous city in the United States. There's no major hockey team in Indianapolis or in Indiana, and it is a very sports-friendly city with a lot of the major sports, with the Indianapolis Colts of the NFL, the Indiana Pacers of the NBA, the Indiana Fever of the WNBA, and the Indianapolis Indians, which is a minor league affiliate of the Pittsburgh Pirates of the MLB.
All right, so when you look at the Claritas of Indianapolis, we did zip code 46077, which is kind of Zionsville, north side of Indianapolis. It came up as wealthy, middle-aged family mix, upscale, mature, mostly without kids, upscale, middle-aged family mix, and then upper mid-scale, middle-aged family mix, and then upper mid-scale, mature without kids. The average age group of town or city of Indianapolis is between 10 to 20, 45 to 54, and 55 to 64. And with that, the household income range is obviously a lot different from Sunrise, Florida, as the three highest averages were 50 to 75,000, 100 to 150,000, and 150,000 plus.
These were some of the Indianapolis Mustangs jersey designs. We're just going really basic to start off with. The Mustang logo and Mustangs across the chest of our blue jersey, and then we're going to have a white jersey as well.
Some of the hallmark events that we will be doing in the new stadium is a Christmas Cookie Family Day, which basically will be an event on a day that there might not be a game where families can come and decorate cookies with each other and players of the team, as well as a player-fan meet and greet. We decided that every Saturday home game, 100 fans will be randomly selected to have a meet and greet with members of the team before the game. The Indianapolis team's ice skating event, which would happen on New Year's Day, which members of all the major sports teams in Indianapolis could go and skate with players from each team and get and sign autographs and pictures and stuff. Holiday jersey giveaways. Fans who are at the game will post a photo of them wearing their ugly Christmas sweaters with the hashtag staying sweater, and whoever has the ugliest Christmas sweater will receive a holiday game jersey. We'll do college game night, which with plenty of colleges in the Indianapolis, the metro area, students can get a discounted price by showing their student ID when they go to buy their tickets, whether that's online or at the ticket box. And then, quote unquote, Mustangs win. Every game that they win, if you have a ticket to the game, you'll get coupons for Papa John's, or you could even do promotions through TV where if they score a goal or if they win the game, you can have a code to enter when you order Papa John's pizza the next day.
This is SWOT analysis. SWOT is strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Some of the strengths for us would be there is no Indiana-based NHL team. The NHL is starting to grow tremendously, so there's a growing NHL awareness. And the Indiana Youth Hockey membership has increased 152.9% from the years of 1990 through 2010.
The weaknesses would be that there's already established basketball and football franchises which may reduce brand awareness. So obviously you have the Colts, the Pacers, Fever, and then you have the three major schools, which is Indiana University, Notre Dame, and then Indiana State. Another thing that could be a weakness for us is that there's 5 surrounding NHL teams. You have the Blackhawks in Illinois, you have the Blues in Missouri, you have the Nashville Predators, and you have the Columbus Blue Jackets and Detroit Red Wings. So obviously majority of the hockey fans in Indiana are fans of one of those 5 teams, but the only problem with that is all of those teams are at least 3 or 4 hour drive away. So bringing a team to Indianapolis will probably help, but it's going to be tough considering those 5 teams have been around for so long. Also, hockey is still in the growing stage in the state of Indiana, so it's not the most popular sport yet, but hopefully bringing a team to Indianapolis will grow the popularity a little bit more.
Opportunities. We get an entire market share of Indiana hockey fans. Indianapolis local counties are the fastest growing areas of Indiana. The school age, 5 to 17 years old, college age of 18 to 24 years old, and young adults, 25 to 44 years old, make up roughly 52 to 57% of Indiana's population, as well as all the colleges that are around are going to increase that population as well. A young population gives opportunity for steady growth and the ability to build brand loyalty over time.
Some of the threats is that, like we said before, there's 5 major teams that surround the state of Indiana. But I would say the 2 most popular are the Detroit Red Wings and the Chicago Blackhawks, who have already established their fan base throughout the state. And bringing in a new team, we may fall to attract the older fans who have kind of been what most people would call diehard fans for a while of those other 5 teams. And obviously there's a strong basketball and football presence, which may stagnate the growth of hockey because, some people who are already season ticket holders to the Colts or the Pacers or whatnot, obviously they probably aren't going to start spending a ton of money for hockey games when they already spend enough time and money on those other sports.
And that is our PowerPoint for Sports Management 333. This is Group 4 of the NHL of Aaron Furman, Colin Nowak, Braxton Lee, and Miles Weissmann.